guys? It's me, it's Frank Fulci. Back again for another unboxing video that I didn't actually think I'd be able to make this week, but I came home from vacation a little earlier than I thought, so here we go. We get another unboxing. Got a lot of exciting stuff here, so let me jump right into it. First, not an unboxing or unpackaging, but there was this, Black Friday just passed, so happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys all had a good one. I did a lot of shopping online. There was the Vinegar Syndrome sale. You guys don't even want to know how much money I spent on that. But anyway, the only place I went to actually in person, where I was upstate, there's not too many options, but there was a Walmart, so they always have those movie bins. So I picked up the 4K, okay, not horror, I understand, 4K of Wonder Woman, and the Blu-ray of a movie I haven't seen yet, The Curse of La Llorona, from the Conjuring universe. So I got these pretty cheap. I think they were like $7 each. So those are only two. I actually had like a stack of movies in my hand at one point, but then I just threw them down. I was like, man, I buy so many movies online. I know what good prices are, and they were not the greatest. For people that aren't collectors like me, they might have been good, but I buy all sorts of specialty movies and stuff. So anyway, you guys know that. You watch the channel. Next up is a box from FYE. Some more Funko Pops. Of course, there's always horror ones coming out. First, let me show off the non-horror one. This is another Batman one that I needed. This is say previews exclusive. I think it's sold in more places, but they happened to get it earlier. Red Death Batman. If you guys read comics, this was a pretty cool character that came out this past year in the metal. I think it was the Dark Knight's metal. Yeah, a bunch of different Batmans from different multiverses, whatever. This is what you guys probably care about more. Two horror-related ones. First up, we have the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers. This came out maybe a month or so ago, and I didn't pull the trigger right away, but then I get nervous that things sell out and stuff like that. Now, I don't know if this one had the danger of being sold out, but the reason I picked that up is because FYE put this one on sale. Another Creeper. This was an FYE exclusive where his head, wing, thing, flesh, whatever you want to call it, of his head is all fanned out. So I figured I'd pick them both up at the same time. I think there was like a 15 or 20% off of certain ones. So I got the Batman one cheaper than normal, and I think this other Creeper, not necessarily this newer one. But this thing is heavy compared to this other one. But nice to have both Creepers in the ever-growing horror Funko collection. So that's that. Actually, let me move these out of the way because we got a lot more stuff to look at today. Let's get through a bunch of these Amazon packages, guys. This was an eBay one. This is funny, man. So the first ever Scream Factory release that I had bought years ago, or that I had acquired, I should say, I think I got it for review at the time. One of the very first was They Live, with this nice slipcover. I think this is one of the first ones that Scream Factory actually did back in the day. I had bought this movie without ever actually watching it at the time. So you see this buy sticker. I pulled that off immediately. That was the first thing I did when I got this. I said, what the hell? I don't want stickers on my slipcases. And oddly enough, there's a price sticker here that I need to remove. I don't know if you can see that, but I will be peeling a sticker off of this one, but it won't be that. But anyway, watched the movie, and then I realized, wow, I shouldn't have taken that sticker off because it goes along with the whole consume, obey. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. So for years and years and years, I've been searching for this. I mean, not searching actively, but I know every time They Live pop up with a slipcover, never has that sticker on it, so more people must have made the same mistake as me. Anyway, a Instagram user recently put up a photo that he had bought one, and he got it for really cheap. I mean, cheap relative to what they should be going for. I think he got it for like $30 on eBay with the slip, with the sticker. And he sounded like he didn't watch the movie at the time either, because he didn't know the significance of the buy sticker. And I kind of amped it up for him. I was like, man, the fact that you got that buy sticker on there is amazing, blah, blah, blah. We went back and forth, and I offered to buy it from him. After I hyped it up, which was a mistake on my part, obviously. And he said he couldn't, but he would keep an eye out for me. So he kept his word, and he kept an eye out for me, and he told me about an auction on eBay that popped up at one point. Actually, it was Buy It Now, and it was decently priced, so I grabbed it. Now I can say, I actually sold my old copy to my buddy Andrew. Now I can finally say I have the buy sticker. Cross that off the list. I'm going to put it right here on the shelf where the old one was. And I feel very good about that. And so shout out to, I think his name on Instagram is Charlie Ray 4K. So if you're watching, bud, thank you for keeping your word, man. You looked out for me, and I appreciate that. Next up, this is one I had sliced open yesterday when it came, just to make sure what it was and that it wasn't damaged. This is from Amazon, and this is a movie called The Expelled. My good buddy and yours, Rotten Roger DeMarco from 3B Video, actually did a review video of this recently. And anytime that man reviews something, he makes it sound so amazing that I have to get him. Or, if it's a movie I haven't seen, I have to watch it. He has a lot of passion for this, so if you guys don't know who he is, you're fucking up. Rotten Roger's the man. He was once part of RepulsiveReviews.com. He's still part of the family, obviously. But anyway, he put up a video review of this the other day, and I knew I had to have it. It's directed by Johannes Roberts, who I had just previously, the day before, watched 47 Meters Down Uncaged, which was awesome. I had a lot of fun with that movie. So this is one of his older films. This is one of those made-on-demand Blu-rays, it looks like. Fake case. It's not a real Blu-ray case. But anyway, decided to check that out. So thanks to Rotten Roger for bringing that movie to my attention. And we got a few more Amazon packages before I get into the big box of goodies that I'm excited about. Oh, that didn't actually open. Take out my trusty blade and cut some fingers off here, fellas and ladies. God, I lost my sheath. So, I don't know if this had a slip. Anyway, there's a bunch of Scream Factory Blu-rays going out of print here soon, if they're not already. And I think I had every single one on the list so far except Species 2. So I had Species, which I believe they put out. And then there was like a double pack, like a double, single case, double disc or something, Species 3 and 4. So I had those, and for whatever reason, I never had 2. Sorry, I'm looking up on the shelf there. But yeah, Species 2, had to get this on Amazon. It was like $30, which is already like the cheapest you can get it. So I'm a dummy for not having picked this up earlier, but again, not sure if this ever had a slip or not, but there it is, Species 2 from Scream Factory. Here's another Amazon. Oh, that's the big boy. One I was excited to get. I was pre-ordered this months ago, and that of course is Arrow's release, limited edition release of RoboCop. Part man, part machine, all cop. You guys probably have all seen this movie by now. It's been years since I've seen this, and this may be one that I've never actually seen in its entirety, to be honest. I've seen it on TV in parts, so obviously I get the gist of it. I've seen the remake. I don't think I've seen the sequels. I should probably hop on those. I think I have RoboCop 2, but not RoboCop 3. Yeah, that up there from Scream Factory. But anyway, excited to have this. It has a director's cut, theatrical cut, and a whole slew of bonus features. This is Region A, for all you guys wondering out there. So you can get this in the States and not have to worry about a special player of any kind. Next up, another Amazon package. This was one that I just happened to pick up because it was a little cheaper. I think I grabbed it at the same time I grabbed that Expelled one. And this is a movie that was a complete surprise to me this year. That was The Prodigy. I think it was a little under $10 on Amazon recently, so I grabbed it. Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. Awesome freaking movie, man. I saw this in the theater expecting it to be probably okay. I was like, it's gonna be just one of these okay supernatural movies, whatever. This movie was freaking awesome. This kid actor, I don't know his name, awesome in this film. Everyone did a great job. This is basically how I describe it to people is if Chucky, instead of going into a doll, went to another child or something. Like instead of a doll, a serial killer, spirit, soul, whatever you want to call it, went into a child. That's what this movie is. So if you guys don't know about this, if you're on the fence about this, go watch this freaking movie. It's awesome. That's an official Frank Fulci recommends right there. Anyway, this is the big boy of the day. This is a Black Friday box, or Black November, I guess technically the whole month, order from Grindhouse Releasing in Tampa, Florida there. So there was a lot of movies that were like $5 and under, and those are the ones I went for. I think there was one in here that was like 13, but it's a newer release, and 13 for it was great. So I bought a whole bunch. I think there should be 17 titles in here total, although it doesn't actually look like that, but there might be some piled underneath. Anyway, so there's a bunch of DVDs in here. You guys know I always say I don't like to buy just DVD releases, but I think all the DVD releases in here are just DVD. I can't get them in the States on Blu-ray. So let's jump into the Blu-rays first, and then I'll show you the DVDs because they all kind of go together. First up, I don't know much about this. Stoker. Again, I think this was like $5. Nicole Kidman. I think this is like a horror comedy or comedy thriller from the director of Old Boy. So I had to pick that up, of course. Park Chan-wook. So excited to check that out, actually. Should be a fun watch. Next up, we have The Thompsons. Twilight meets Tarantino. Interesting, Twilight. Anyway, this is part of Macabre by Accelerator. I used to collect a lot of the Accelerator stuff on DVD. I didn't even know they put out Blu-rays. But Thompsons, I believe this was a sequel to The Hamiltons, which was one of those... It's part of a collection. I don't know if it was, you know, movies... I don't know. There was all those collections. 8 movies to see at night. I don't know. Whatever the fuck those collections were back in the day. I think one of them was The Hamiltons, and this is a vampire flick that I believe has something to do with that. I don't know if a sequel, prequel, spin-off, whatever, but I could also be making that up completely. So don't take my word for it. Next up is an Unearth Films release that I've been hearing a lot of things about. It's not new or anything. I think this is from 2011, but The Scarlet Worm. I think this is one of these out there releases for Unearth. It's not their typical. This is like a Western, but I'm not sure if it's like a gory Western or what. But for Unearth to have put it out, should be pretty interesting. Again, $5 or under. My Soul to Take. I believe this is Wes Craven, director of Last House and Nightmare. This is a film I've never seen. This might have been his last film that he directed. I've heard mixed things about this. I think Roger mentioned this recently, or did a video on it recently. Somebody, I thought, said this is like a comedy or some shit. I don't know. I don't know anything about this movie. I think when it came out, it got shit on pretty badly, but we'll see. $5, couldn't go wrong on that. This is one that, I don't know if I had this on DVD at some point, or I must have just caught it. I downloaded it or some shit years ago. Outpost. This is, I believe, Black Sun. So this is the second in the trilogy. I think I saw this one and the third one, which I also have in this package, so you'll see that coming up. But I don't think I've ever seen the original, but these movies are pretty fun, man. Nazi zombies. Next, here's the other one. This is, again, part of that Accelerator Macabre label thing. Outpost, Rise of the Spetsnaz. I think this was a prequel, actually, to the other two in the series. From what I can tell, the first one is not actually on Blu-ray, so I'm kind of upset about that. I don't want to have to buy that shit on DVD, but I guess I will if I have to. Next, this is, I think, is the last Blu-ray in this package, and this is the one that I said was 13. This is Scary Movie from AGFA, American Genre Film Archive. Now, I just recently sold all my AGFA stuff because they put out some weird shit, man. I was never going to watch some of those things that I had, but I heard this one was pretty good. I don't know if it's like a slasher from 1991, so early 90s horror. Figure I'd check it out. Heard good things about that. So now the rest of these guys are DVD, and from what I remember from putting in my order, the reason I got these is because they are all part of the Tartan Asia Extreme line. Yeah, so they all are. So I'm going to go one by one and show you guys what I got in these Asian horror flicks. I'm excited to have these. I've been looking for these for years and years. So I finally started to collect them here now. They were $3 each. First up is Doppelganger. Again, I don't really know much about these other than it's part of this, Tartan Asia Extreme line. I had recently watched Carved, the Slit-Mouthed Woman, which was directed by the same director as A Record of Sweet Murder from Unearth recently, which was a fucking fantastic film. So I watched that. Asia Extreme movie, and just put me back in the mood to watch some more of these. So I saw that sale, and it was perfect timing on picking these up. So first up is Doppelganger. I'll try to run through these guys since I don't know much about them. Next up is The Maid. Dope cover. Again, so these do have some special features on them. Yeah, they're not that bare bones or anything. Making of, original trailers. So at least they have a couple of making of featurettes throughout these discs. So. Next up is Cello. Again, awesome cover. Bloody, gory cello wrapped up in rope, it looks like. And, a young woman there. Yeah, awesome. I could read some of these synopses to you guys, but again, I don't want to spend too much time here. This is top-notch horror. Phone? Yeah, the last call you'll ever get. Phone. Again, I've never really heard of any of these movies. Maybe a couple of them here and there over the years, but this one has audio commentary, interviews, behind the scenes, so alright, good amount of special features. Next up is Acacia. The Root of All Evil. Story that haunts you long after it's through. Quote from Dread Central there. Again, some features and things like that. From 2005. Yeah, I don't know the years. These, I think, are probably all like early 2000s movies. 2004. 2006. Unless this is just when the Asia Extreme line put them out. I don't know if 2006. These might have, I don't know if those are the actual years of the movies. 2004, but I believe they're from all around the same time. Next up, so it looks like a couple of these have slip covers, which is weird. Maybe you're starting to make me wonder now if the rest of them are supposed to have them, and then I'll freak out because I'm all about that consistency. But anyway, The Ghost. The Grudge meets Dark Water, and that actually looks like that from the cover too. Okay, so one of these other, Asian supernatural. I believe these are probably all on the supernatural line of things, because I feel like that's what these, a lot of these Asian directors do best is supernatural. And Japanese, Korean, a lot of these movies that I've seen in the past are really creepy and really effective. So I think that's like what they specialize in. I could be horribly mistaken, but that's what it seems like, at least from most of these that I've got here. Silk. This looks like, just from judging by the cover, those Cube movies, Cube and Hypercube and whatever the other one was. So this should be pretty interesting. The realism of white noise with the sheer terror of the eye. The Eye, another good Asian horror flick. Again, this says 2007. I don't know if that's just when this line put it out or if that's when the movie itself is from, but exciting stuff, guys. Next up, coming down to an end here. Next up is Unborn But Forgotten. It'll make your blood run cold. So this one doesn't have a slip on it, but again, 2005. Let me read one of these synopses so we know what we're getting into. I won't read them all, obviously, but a website seemingly kills every woman who views it within 15 days. Whoa. Female reporter begins an investigation that leads to the discovery of the site only known as the White Room. Now, uncovering the secret has its price, leaving her only 15 days to solve the terrifying mystery behind the deadly portal and break the curse before it's too late. Damn, that sounds really good. So again, supernatural type of thing, along the lines of The Ring and these, time limit type of movies that, come out of Asia there. This one, Cinderella. Dope. Looks like she's a doll or something. I don't know. Sick cover. From 2007. I'll read another synopsis here. Seeking the much desired quality of Ul Zhang, the perfect face, 17-year-old Hyun-Soo's friends are envious that she has a plastic surgeon for a mother. On their summer vacation together, she watches as her friends get plastic surgery and then one by one begin to die mysterious deaths. Hyun-Soo's mother holds the key to the dark secrets that have been tucked away up till now. Nice. Looks pretty sick. Got some little gore and stuff on the back. I don't expect these to be too gory, but, I may be surprised. And last up is Dorm. Powerful, gripping, not to be missed. Dorm. Let's see, 2007. Got some audio commentary and things. 12-year-old Chatri has been reluctantly transferred to an all-boys boarding school where life for him becomes days of misery and loneliness. He's bullied by his peers with Tales of drowned boys and hanged girls. His teacher, Miss Prani, does little to make him feel welcome, and he has no friends or family to confide in. Despite being a social outcast and recluse, he befriends another student, Vician. They become fast friends, and soon things look bright, until one day he finds that his new friend has a deep, dark secret. Again, this, you know, the imagery on the back makes it look like a supernatural flick. Runtime 107. So, nice mix of stuff here, guys. That is it, actually. It's a lot of stuff from that Grindhouse sale. I think I spent like 65 bucks for all these movies. So really great prices. They're all sealed. You know, these are all new. None of them are open or used or anything. So I couldn't pass up on that. So that's it, guys. We got through this haul. Looks like 20 minutes, a little more. Not too bad, man. A bunch of movies, as always. Some Funko Pops. I think that was it as far as the variety goes today. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit me up in the comments below. Let me know what you like. Did you hit up the Grindhouse sale? What did you pick up? Have you seen any of these Asian horror flicks? Have you seen The Prodigy? If not, you should probably do that. You know, on the normal here, I'm probably link some of my most recent reviews down below. Actually, I haven't done any in like over a week now, so I should probably get on that. You know, with the holiday and stuff, it got a little crazy around here. But back in action here until Christmas, which is only a few weeks away, guys. Crazy, I know. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Give me the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here and you like what you see. I'd love for you to join our little family that we got going here. And until next time, guys, peace out. Be good.